Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Orv3NWO bringing you another Call of Duty gameplay, and this time we got some Black Ops, some demo, and we're going to be talking about how you can practice for Black Ops 2. And I have a lot of tips. I did this for Modern Warfare 3 as well, and it's probably, for most people, it's self-explanatory, but if you're new to the COD franchise, or if you just haven't really paid much attention to a lot of the things that go on with it, then it can be a little different than what you think. A lot of people might just think that playing a lot of Modern Warfare 3 right before Black Ops 2 comes out will be a good experience. You know, you're playing Call of Duty, you're getting used to things like that, and it will to a certain extent, but for those of you that don't know, which most of you probably do, but for those of you that don't, there are two companies that make Call of Duty games, and they're both under the head company Activision. One is Treyarch, one's Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward is all the Modern Warfare series, and Treyarch is all the Black Ops series, and a few others before that, quite a few actually. But they play drastically different. And so when you are practicing for one or the other, I always recommend going to the last game that company made and using that to practice off of. Black Ops 2, while it may be totally different from Black Ops, is going to feel like Black Ops as far as character movement. This is me guessing now. I would guess that it would feel much more like Black Ops 1 as far as character movement and things like that, as opposed to it feeling like Modern Warfare 3. I think there's going to be a big difference there. And the first thing that you see when you jump on Black Ops playing from Modern Warfare 3, at least to me, is character speed. You are slow, very slow. And then you have to get used to some things that just come kind of with the Black Ops game type, the Treyarch model. Again, I haven't played it, but I would say be ready to get a few deaths around corners, and just be ready for that out of the gate. But anyways, what we're here to talk about is how to actually practice and prepare for that next game. And one of the main things that I can tell you is don't go into Black Ops and then put on a bunch of things that aren't going to be in Black Ops 2 and think that you're practicing. If you stick Ghost and a motion sensor on your Black Ops character and you sit in a corner and camp and wait, you're going to be disappointed. Ghost doesn't work like that in the next game. Now, there are things that you can do. There are little, especially if you've been keeping up with what's going to be in the game, then you can make a class very, very similar to something you will see in the next game. Flak Jacket obviously will be in there. A few others. Flak Jacket and Tac Mask put together is going to be a fairly solid class that will still be in Black Ops 2. The perk names I think have changed for Tac Mask. But anyways, that's something that will be around. You can also do the same thing with your guns. There are certain guns that won't be in Black Ops 2. There are certain ones that will. Same as also with your lethal equipment and things like that. You can really shape your character as much as you can into something that you're going to see in Black Ops 2. And then as you play, here's another thing. Let me get off for a second. Do you see how far that grenade went? Not very far, right? If you were in Modern Warfare 3 and I throw at that exact same angle, that grenade would have landed on the other side of the fence, and I probably would have got a kill right there. That's another big change from Treyarch to Modern Warfare 3. Grenade distances, flashbang distances, C4 distances, things like that. Just little things. And of course, is that going to make a difference to every single person? No. A lot of people probably don't even notice those differences. But if you want to practice the best that you can, these are just some tips. And again, so make sure that you set your class as much like a Black Ops 2 class as you can. Otherwise, you're just kind of wasting your time. Now, something that is changing drastically from Black Ops to Black Ops 2 is the score streak system. The way that kill streaks and scores are accumulated. In the game, not only will kills get you points towards your kill streak, but so will doing things in objective games that help the team. Planting a bomb, defusing a bomb, capping a flag, all of these things, every single thing you do basically plays into it. To give you an idea, an example, in Domination, right now on Black Ops, if I cap a flag, nothing towards my kill streak goes up. I do get some points for it, but that's it. In Black Ops 2, not only do I get points for attempting to cap the flag, I get points for capping the flag, and I get extra points for any kills that I get while I'm doing that. So play the objective gameplays and just kind of keep a mental note of what type of streak you're actually on, counting all of these scores that are going into it. So like now, if I'm on demolition and I want to, kind of keep a mental track of my kill streak as it would be in Black Ops 2, and also play the objective. Don't get into demolition or domination and sit there and do nothing but slay and ignore the game type if you want to practice for how the score streaks will accumulate in Black Ops 2. So get in here and, okay, say I went, golly, I hadn't even hadn't even been paying attention. I know that I plan or defuse here at some point. Say I get a kill on the way, defuse, kill another guy. By then UAV up is somewhere, and it's just, you can kind of keep that in your head. Okay, now I'm at this many points, and it would be moving me to this kill streak. And think about that. Another thing is the kill streaks, much like the class setup. Don't use perks that aren't going to be in Black Ops 2. Don't use kill streaks that aren't going to be in Black Ops 2. We know dogs will be. We know there will be some sort of chopper. There will be UAV for sure. And there's going to be a lot of kill streaks that weren't in the original Black Ops. Like the Lodestar. And to give you one other tip, I just kind of blanked on what other kill streak I was trying to say there. Another tip. Some of the new kill streaks are really just modified old ones. So there's going to be one that's like a lightning strike. I forget what the name of it is. That's a lot like the mortar strike. So you can kind of use that if you want to kind of practice for that kill streak. Use that. I think that the lightning strike is going to be a little more powerful than the mortar is on this one, but it'll give you something to play with. The big one that I'm really excited for is the Predator missile that will blast off into like 6 different Preds. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's the main things to think of when you're practicing for this game. This would be a very good time to start looking at your sensitivity if you're new to the game and haven't got one that you're just really dead set on using. Black Ops, again, I'm just guessing, but I would assume that it's going to play about the same as Black Ops 2, so the sensitivity you use on this game is going to transfer pretty well. I play on totally different sensitivities from this game to Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, I run a 6 or a 7 on, watch, extra humiliating death coming up in about 5 seconds. I run like a 6 or a 7 on Modern Warfare 2. On Black Ops, I run, I believe, a 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either a 4 or a 5. And on Modern Warfare 3, I'll run a 3. And, it's just, those are what works for me on those in particular games. I have no idea why, but that's the way it is. So this would also be a good time for you to practice with that, find out which sensitivity is really going to help you the most in Black Ops 2, or at least give you a starting point when the game comes out, something like that. It'll be a lot more helpful than starting from scratch and being just kind of a blank slate. A lot of people will be doing that, so maybe you'll catch some guys that are still struggling with their accuracy at the beginning. That'll be a little helpful. But anyways, that's really all the tips that I have for you. This one's coming to a close here in a few more seconds. We got them pretty good here on this second round. We had a little trouble at the start of that first one, but we pulled it together. Demolition is by far my favorite game type. For some reason, I always tend to do pretty decent in it. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. More than that, I hope that it was helpful. I hope it helps you in Black Ops 2. Let me know if it does. I'm really excited to see it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you next time.